Hello? Oh, that's a bit too close. I wonder if I can do something to make it a bit. I suppose this will have to do. And hello, Jack Williams. Hello, not Poodle or Pop Noodle. Just gotta wait for some others, then the party can begin. Not the house party. Can I show you my BBC Multimedia games? I can't because I've got them downstairs and my family's watching a movie at the moment, so I don't want to disturb them. And hello, Mayday 51! Sorry about what happened earlier. Just a little argument between me and Ben Freeman. What film is it? It's something called Shooter. It's by Paramount. I'm gonna look it up. Ah, it's from 2007. So, 11 years ago. That's when I first started going to the cinema, that was. I wonder if I can do a little echoey thing on here. It's worth a go. Did I enjoy seeing myself on blankety blank? Yes, I did. Now, I did know that 2007 was the 10th anniversary of the Teletubbies. I wonder if I can create some sort of feedback effect. Feedback effect. Hey, it's echoing. Hey, it's echoing. Hey, it's echoing. Unfortunately, Wait a minute, is this thing still... Unfortunately, Wait a minute, is this thing still... Ooh, okay, now that is getting a bit annoying. I'm gonna turn it off. Ooh, okay, now that is getting a bit annoying. I'm gonna turn it off. That's better. So, the reason why I've called this live stream Out of Ideas is because, well, I'm out of ideas for videos. It's burnout like what Harry Humble experiences sometimes. So that basically means I've got no ideas. Nothing. Nada. Zip. Zero. Ixnay. My mind is as blank as a blankety blank. Hang on. It's so blank that I don't even know what to say. This is well weird. How about those episodes of Henry Hand Toys Family I wrote? Good idea. And, Hello, Jack Howell. By the way, if you can hear any loud bangs, it's November, so that means fireworks. Like that one. It's getting a bit uncomfortable. So, yeah, I'm gonna write those episodes of Henry Howell and Toys Family down. So, they were Sam the Hero, Sir Ocelot, I am thinking of going to the Cosgrove Hall exhibition in Wales and doing a video like what I did last time. Unfortunately, that's not until January, so I've got a 2-month gap. Ooh, my neck hurts. You know what I think we're livening this live stream up a bit? The Puppet Masters tour. Yeah, that's it, Jack. Anyway, do you know what I think we're livening this live stream up a bit more? Yes, Mego, but unfortunately I don't know which ones. I would have gone there tomorrow, but, unfortunately it would just be a bit of a bugger to go all the way to Manchester for one day, then back again. I'd have to stay in a hotel or something, and that just would not be feasible in one day. I remember seeing Shortthread Led in an exhibition once, if that counts. And I know Roger Isambard, Sir Squeakalot and Sproggle were at an exhibition once, with all Rodney Matthews stuff, as well as concept arts for the Cutting Snarks Dungeon, the Firefly. Hang on, I'm gonna look it up. See what I can... Ooh! Don't know if you lot can see this, but... here's Mr. Rodney Matthews on the set of Lavender Castle. It looks like the space supermarket from the episode The Collector. And it looks like he's with Captain Thrice, Isambard, Sproggle, Sir Squeakalot, The Guardian, and Shortthread Led. Oh yeah, and a flashback in Birds of a Feather. I've just remembered. That exhibition also had that exhibition with Roger, Sir Squeakalot, Isambard and Sproggle also had concept art for the Cutting Snark's Dungeon, the Firefly, the House from Flower Power, Brightonia on Sea and Shortthread Leg himself, and a Lavender Castle DVD. Let me just see if I can find that. Let me just see if I can find that one picture from Shadow Garden. No. Ah, I've got an idea. Just see if I can find it. Maybe he might join. I don't know. Ah, Halloween's only been and gone, mate. You're about 2 days out. And I've just found this. It's probably not a good idea to leave a 13-year-old unattended on a stop-motion set. And this is why. I'm too old to go trick-or-treating, Rob. Woe indeed, Jack. Oh, and if memory serves me... I'll try that again, shall I? If memory serves me correctly... I've just gone away from it. If memory serves me correctly, I think Rodney Matthews also had the Twaddle Twins at one point. Dim Duff's their name, and rocket engines are their game, and all that. Sorry, is my face a bit too close to the camera? Oh, and, while we're on the subject of Lavender Castle, when me and Jack Williams thought of a second series for the show, I did think of a, like, reorchestrated theme tune for it. See if I can... I'm gonna see if I can just, recreate it. Bear with me. I know what you were singing there, Jack. That was the song What's This from Nightmare Before Christmas, which of course celebrates its 25th anniversary this year? Yeah, that's the bit I want. Now if I can get the opening title up. I'm so sorry about this, but ooh, that's a little bit out of sync. Ah, that's better. What do I think is the rarest BBC multimedia game of all? I think the rarest would have to be that Animals of Farthing Wood CD-ROM. Yes, that exists. That Animals of Farthing Wood CD-ROM was a bit like the Zoom Beanies in a way. If you remember it, that is. The Zoom Beanies. I've got it on CD-ROM, but yep, it certainly did make A51. In fact, Mayday, me and Jack Williams thought of a Lavender Castle CD-ROM by BBC Multimedia. I can tell you all about it if you like. Edinburgh, Glasgow, Aberdeen, etc. Anyways, in this CD-ROM that me and Jack thought of, Dr. Agon has taken control of the planet Mighty Orb, which is made of pure mental energy. And with this power, he plans to bend the universe unto his will. And to begin, he takes the 8 complete crew members of the spaceship Paradox out of space and time. So that's Captain Thrice, Walking Stick, Roger, Isambard, Leica, Sir Squeakalot, Sproggle, and Princess Astra, who's another character that me and Jack thought of. And he takes them out of space and time and puts them in the Determinant, a domain he's created through the conquered will of Mighty Orb. And he plans to systematically eradicate all pasts and any futures of the crew, so that he may be free to rebuild the cosmos as he pleased, and destroy Lavender Castle. However, the character that you play as, who is the Grark, an amorphous globule created by Leica and Princess Astra, pledges to stop Dr. Agon's plans, and you take it from there. The bulk of the game takes place in the Paradox and other various planets from the Lavender Castle universe. Your Game begins on the flight deck, and then you must select one of the crew members on the transvision, and then activate it to go in search for him. Now, upon reaching the level, you can use a time machine, which is a save point, and then go and find the Determinant and Dr. Agon. Then upon reaching the Great Divide, which separates you from the Determinant, you can select a symbol and Dr. Agon will give you a riddle. So then you'll have to complete a certain objective, like perform the Lavender Castle theme on floor tiles, find certain information on crew members or their adventures, or collect an item. Whenever you're scouring the level, you can use telepathic links with a crew member, and they'll give you a short clue. And when you complete your task, you then return and give Dr. Agon the item, or you cross a grid of tiles, or select the true crew member out of 3 possible choice, or similar. Now, if you fail, you have to begin again from the nearest save point. But if you succeed, you can face Dr. Agon in the Determinant. And if you defeat Dr. Agon in that challenge, then that crew member is freed. So like for Captain Thrice, it's a chase around the Guardian's jewellery box. For Roger, it's a race against Dr. Agon on the ghost train from the episode Galactic Park. For Isambard, you've got to shoot down Dr. Agon's mammoth machine. For Leica, you've got to search around the maze that is Leica's brain. Gruesome, I know. For Sir Squeakalot, you're in a joust in a medieval ring against Colonel Clump. For Sproggle, you've got to search the icy wilderness of Eyster to find Sproggle. And then for Princess Astra, you've got to race against Dr. Agon's spaceship rather, in the Firefly. And there's specially animated cutscenes for this game by Cosgrove Hall featuring Dr. Agon. And it's got all the original voices, so David Holt, Kate Harbour, Jimmy Hibbert, Rob Rexshaw, Sophie Aldred. It works on Windows XP, as well as Windows 98, 2000, blah blah blah. Oh, excuse me a moment. Sorry about that. Now, where was we? Well, the only one who speaks to you in the animated cutscenes is Dr. Agon, because these are specially animated for the game. But the other crew members can talk to you while you're playing the game itself. So, like, Captain Thrice could say something like, "You'll find most things you need in Leica's laboratory," or something similar. And the game itself is by BBC Multimedia and Traveller's Tales. The reason I thought of Traveller's Tales is because the logo for that company was done by Rodney Matthews as well. Oh, okay. Another thing I forgot to tell you. Dr. Agon has also placed several monsters in the Paradox and these worlds to make things more difficult for the Grark. However, there are weapons that can be used to incapacitate. No, I didn't. I wasn't aware of this, Mayday 51. Where is this? No, I'm gonna have a look. Just a minute. Phantom Cat. Search. Can't find anything. So I was saying, there's weapons and implements in the Paradox in these worlds that can be used to incapacitate or kill these monsters. Yes, we did, Jack. And the age rating for this game is PEGI 7s. Because some of the puzzles can... The more you play, the harder it gets, basically. You might also see that... I think I need a haircut as well. What do you think? Oh yeah. On Isambard's level, there is a radio beacon which you can pick up and keep throughout the game, and you can use it to contact the Paradox crew for advice and hints. I think it would still be PEGI 3, Jack. Hang on, let me have a look. BBC Playtime CD-ROM search. Well, I'll be damned. It does have a PEGI rating. Oh, excuse me. I've had some garlic bread, so my breath might smell a bit. Sorry. Oh yeah, also the game is in first person. In other words, you see things from the Grok's point of view. And you've got to be warned, your energy is not limitless. Because the Grok is composed entirely out of energy, you see. So... Oh yeah, and for each level, you can select... wait a minute, I already said that, didn't I? Oh yeah, and I was also thinking that if the game did get released, I think that the video footage of Dr. Agon would have been included as a bonus feature on the Lavender Castle The Complete Collection DVD. I'm not really sure. I'll see what I can do, Rob. I've also thought of the, so your energy will deplete at various rates, depending on your status. So it will deplete slowly when you're resting, or rapidly when you're facing monsters, or using the monster database or Lycos Encyclopedia. And the controls, you use the arrow keys to navigate around, can press A to jump, and Z to crouch down. Page up and page down allows you to look up and down. Pressing the shift and the left and right arrows allows you to increase speed. Pressing control and the left and right arrows allows you to sneak by enemies. Yes, I do have Toy Box Games Collection. Pressing F1 allows you to move Bagrak's energy into a surveillance camera because somehow or another Isambard's linked the Paradox's security cameras to the Isambard Mark I surveillance system, so this way the crew can follow your progress. Pressing F2 will show you which crew member you've released. Pressing the spacebar will fire or otherwise activate or place an object. Now, talking of objects, to pick one up, you either walk into it or click on it with the mouse. Pressing the Tab key allows you to browse through your inventory. Pressing Control and Tab allows you to browse backwards through your inventory. Pressing Shift and Tab allows you to remove an item from your inventory. And objects carried in the inventory do result in an energy drain over time. Now, picking up an object you already possess, such as like a fire extinguisher, doesn't give you 2 fire extinguishers, but it does add to the life of the original. Then pressing the ESC key allows you to quit the game at any point. Now, One of the challenges is that you will sometimes have the opportunity to ask a crew member questions. You'll be presented with a range of questions to choose from. You use the tab key to select a question and then press the spacebar to ask the question. Ah, there you are, Harry Humble. We're watching Lunch Punch. That's good to know. I was just describing to the lovely people about in French. That's even more clever. I'm just describing to the others about a Lavender Castle BBC multimedia game that I'm planning. The doors can automatically open as you approach them unless the zones beyond them are closed off to you. Now in this case, the doors can be distinguished at some distance by a difference in their appearance. You can increase and decrease the area of screen dedicated to the Grok's view using the minus and equals keys. But you may notice a decreasing screen refresh rate with larger screen areas, which may make gameplay a little bit difficult. Well, computers weren't that good in 2000s. Or were they? I don't know. Oh yeah. If you would like to dive straight into a challenge without completing a quest, you can do so by selecting the blast symbol at the Great Divide, but the energy cost of taking this shortcut can be very high. 9 plus 10 is 19. I do love maths problems. That meme really gets on me nerves. Then favourite Cosgrove Hall show? All of them. So, Danger Mouse, Phantom Cat, Big Friendly Giant, even though that's a film. Just all of them. I'm a Now, what would be the right term? Well, basically, I like all Cosgrove Hall shows. I am an anorak. No disrespect to any anoraks out there. Of course, that's the beauty of collecting gravel. No two handfuls are ever quite the same. Are you interested in gravel yourself at all, sir? I must say you're a very good listener. I apologise to any anoraks out there who might be offended by my impression. Ah. Also, me? Hello. Hey up, Chow. You might have missed it, Chow, but I was talking to the others about a Lavender Castle game by BBC Multimedia that me and Jack Williams have been planning. It's for the PC. That's personal computer, not police constable. TV tie-in games normally suck, don't they? However, there are a few exceptions, like The Simpsons Hit and Run. Now that is a good game. I have Simpsons Hit and Run for the PS2, you know. Yeah. Simpsons Wrestling for the PS1 is a bad Simpsons game. Very. I used to really like the Simpsons skateboarding when I was little. And for some reason, I always remembered you could play as Maggie. But that might have been my mind playing tricks on me. I don't know. Because I can't really imagine Maggie on a skateboard. Basically, you do not want to know what goes on inside my mind. Big Ape Productions and published by EA. And EA were also responsible for The Simpsons Road Rage, which is another good one. And, of course, The Simpsons Skateboarding. And while we're on the subject of Lavender Castle, I finished the Season 2 theme that I was going to show you earlier. Here goes. Now this might sound the same to begin with, but
Lavender Castle, a place of legend, fabled right across the universe. This is our quest to find it.
that's the lyrics we thought of. Anyway, Mayday, the best video game in the world. The best. I'd say the best video game in the world is, yeah, I think it is, Harry. Anyway, if there was a best video game in the world, I'd have to say Club Penguin. Steel Monkeys. I think Chao772 was talking about the Code Monkeys. Steel Monkeys is an entirely different thing altogether. My leg hurts. Ow. No. In my opinion, I don't think there really is the perfect video game. Yeah, I don't think there really is the perfect video game. There's either... You have either good video games or bad video games. I don't really think any video game could ever receive a full 100% rating. Because if there was... Yeah, I just don't really know. Hey, do you know what I think would liven Miss Life's... Do you know what I think would liven Miss Live stream up a bit? Publisher is... I have a feeling you're about to tell me. How much percentage is on this? Blast Entertainment. Sorry, I just had to check the percentage of me battery. And, Harry, the lesser said about Popcorn Arcade, the better. Because in my opinion, Popcorn Arcade are the worst video game publisher. Even worse still, they brought out one of their video games twice. One of them was an exact copy of another one, but with a different title. Shame on them. Yeah. Yep, Popcorn Arcade. I also regret ever buying Captain Scarlet and Thunderbirds by Blast Entertainment. Anyway, as I was saying, do you know what I think would liven Miss Livestream up a bit? If I were to bring along some friends. Wait there, I'll bring somebody over. I think you know who these'll be. Over here. Ah, hello. Well, it's us again. Oshawott and Peachy Tips Monkey. And we have been invited by the man upstairs to, basically be yours. So yeah, you probably heard the man upstairs talking about a Lavender Castle game by BBC Multimedia. It does sound good. We'd buy it, wouldn't we? Well, of course we would. Hello. How's the rest of the Henry Ham Toys family? There you go, thanks. Henrietta and Henry have gone shopping. T-Pig is in the garden, playing in the sand pit. Nothing in there but sand and a couple of Lincoln logs. Oshawott, I don't think those are Lincoln logs. You mean he's been playing with his... Oshawott! What have you been eating? not being nasty, but taking Lavender Castle too seriously. Oh. Sorry. I've been on an uncontrollable diet of baked beans. But, yes, Jack, we do like the sound of this Lavender Castle game. Oh, for God's sake, the room is full of methane. Chicken tikka. Speaking of tikkas, I was at the Indian restaurant ordering it, and, I said to the man behind the counter, "How is the tikka?" And he said, "Not bad, though I have been having some palpitations recently." That was my slightly bad attempt at an Indian accent. I probably shouldn't do it. Me, I just haven't got anything to say, really. Yep. There is nothing on my mind at all. Whatsoever. Nothing. Nothing. Nada. Zip. Zero. Ixnay. As my mate Johnny Vegas. Oh, I've knocked Oshawott over. Give me a moment, will you? Up you pop. Oh, uh-oh. He's falling over again. Simpsons Clips 24, could you, give us a hand? Oh, certainly. There we go. Oh, that's better. So, unfortunately, from what I've heard, I've had to split with Johnny Vegas. From what I hear, now that he's gone solo from me, he's drinking coffee. Ah! Oh, wrong way. Hello, Ben Bryan. Likewise. Hello, Ben Bryan. Hey up. Bit of fun going on in the comments. We don't mind that, do we? Of course we don't. Let them have fun, that's what I say. Bing bong. Oshawott to Studio 3, please. That's Oshawott to Studio 3. Bing bong, now. Uh-oh. That sounds like Mr. Marmalade Butty. We'd better be off. We don't want to miss the taping of Henry Hound's house party, do we? On me way! Me again. So, Oshawott and Peachy Tips Monkey have had to leave because Mr. Marmalade Butty has called them over to Studio 3 where they're filming Henry Hound's house party. And in case you don't know who Mr. Marmalade Butty is, he's the chairman of the BBC's Board of Governors. And he sounds a little bit like this. Hold on a second. Do I have a favourite episode of the Treacle People? It would have to be the first ever one I saw, which is Sounds Crazy. I was also amazed that Brian Truman, who wrote the Treacle People, has also written the very first episode of Cosgrove Hall's new series, which is in production at the moment, called Hieroglyphics, along with his son Jonathan. Started work on the SIP Animation TV Bert special. That's good to know. Quickies will feature copyrighted content. Just like my Cosgrove Hall special then, because I can tell the copyright owners to bugger off and, yeah. Preview of everything Cosgrove Hall Fitzpatrick got into. Ooh. You'll probably also notice that I'm wearing a Polaroid t-shirt at the moment. I like anything retro me. Well, unfortunately, folks, I will have to end the live stream in a minute. Because it's nearly coming up to 10 o'clock, which is me bath time. So I will hand you over to Oshawott and Peachy Tips Monkey, so they can say goodbye to you. Okay then, could I ask you one more thing? Of course you can, Harry. Before we go. What is it? Wait, are you asking us or the man upstairs? How do you not get any YouTube cards for the Postman Pat clip? That is a really good question. We do not know. I've got no idea either. Anyway, say goodnight, Oshawott. Goodnight, Oshawott. Here you are. Then left off with a classic gag. And I will leave you as well, so Until next time, good night. Now I just gotta figure out how I turn this thing off. Ah, oh yeah. Bye-bye. Am I sure that I want to stop screaming? Yes, I'm sure. See ya, ciao.